everyone, welcome to my stream. I am going to be showing some new fun Timmy stuff today, and I am basically to send something to Kathy. Give me 1 second. That's my dog. He sees the guy across the street. Sorry about that. Hold on 1 second. I'm running a little late today. Apologize. You know how it is some mornings. Just can't get going. It's one of those mornings. Okay. Why is this not opening? Hold on. I'm still here, people. I'm just trying to get this to go through. Hold on. You can't see if anyone's in chat text typing. I can't see at the moment. Okay. Okay. Got that through. There we go. Hi, Eileen. Hi, Ann. Hi, Karen. Hi, Kat. Hi, Zane. Hi, Kimberly. Welcome, everybody. Sorry I'm a few minutes late. Hi, Chipboard. How are you? Hi, Jonna. You have some new Tim stuff we're going to be playing with today. I have a few other new things to show. Kathy's on her way home from her workout class. She'll be here in a little bit. So okay, but I think I can entertain you guys. What do you think? Aren't you shocked? I know, Eileen's so shocked. It's not in this pile. I'll get that in a moment. So I also got a few things from Xandra's shop as well to show. And I got this really cool book. Hi, Nana. Hi, Linda. Yeah, I have a fun book. I saw someone else on YouTube with this book, someone I never followed before. This was like a suggested or whatever. And or searching for something. I can't remember, but this is one of the books she had. It's really cool. So I had to buy it. I bought it used, and I bought another one used, but it didn't come yet. Now another book, Dar. Another book. I'm sorry you had trouble finding that book. Yes, going all the stores. I bought my book on Amazon. I didn't even know that they had that at the other store. So the girls mentioned it in chat. Like I didn't even know that was even at other places because I just saw an ad for it and went over to Amazon and bought the sticker book. So I had no idea. I gotta move some stuff around here so we got room here. We need room. I am working on I wanted to show you guys this book I made yesterday with our day before with Rosemary. I want y'all to see that. And I'm having trouble locating my sticker book at the moment so I could show everyone what we're talking about. But Dee Dee just showed it, so where I put it. I'm so disorganized this morning. Ugh. Hi, Carla. Hi, Cheryl. Hi, Lori. Hi, Helen. Hi, Nana Mo. Yeah, I got the Rosemary Morris, or it's called Asian Caboodle Kit. And Wednesday, she showed on her channel how to make it. You can watch it. You don't have to, pay to watch it. It's just we got her kit. And so I made this, and we made some origami girls yesterday. It's really fun. I really enjoyed it. It was hard. It was challenging, but she was really patient with me on that bow. I couldn't get that bow. I'll show you my girls I made. So these are the girls I made. And Rosemary Moore, she's on YouTube here. She showed how to make these last night. And this, I think, like I said, it's the first ones I've ever made. She kind of has like a really squatty head. But I was too tired to make another one. This bow does not still look as good as her bow looked really good. And my bow doesn't match exactly. And it turned out, her bow was much prettier. But the bow was hard for me to grasp. I don't know why I couldn't grasp how to make the bow. You were half watching it last night, Devin? Yeah, I liked your Oriental ones you made, Eileen. I thought they were pretty good for my first ones I ever made. So this one's really it's super cute. I thought her head's not quite right, but I mean I think I made it. She used a quarter, which is a good idea. I should have done that to have more rounded face. But you can see there's supposed to be a little arms and her little outfit. And you glue those on the back, like the little sticks. So it's just be like chopsticks in her hair. Isn't that a cute design? So if you go to Rosemary's channel, you can see this. And she gave us in the kit, there was some washi paper, origami paper. And Xander sent me some origami paper, and I had a couple mess ups, so I went through it all. So I need to get me some more Oriental origami paper. I have origami paper, but it's not Oriental. And this one, like I said, is like, with the kimono or whatever. And then, like I said, I really struggle with the bow. But if you glue it down, you don't even have to worry about the bow. You know what I mean? But it's my first time making them, so.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Oh, that turned out really cute. I watched part of her video last night. Those are adorable.
So these are work. If I gotta decide on my book, if I want to do these, I had in my stash. They fit perfectly. So here's the band, and these fit perfectly. Or if I want to make my own papers or signatures, you know what I mean? Because, and then I'll put these in my book. I don't know if she's a little tall. I think I'll have to cut some of her dress off, but I can't decide if I'm going to make my own signatures or use these books, and these are blank, and decorate these for this.
Okay, now I have a question. What's that other blue material for?
Okay, that's actually a really good question. So in the kit, the blue material. Oh, you got the blue. I got this one.
Oh, okay. I got like the batik kind of.
Yeah, and what she did is she made a book cover herself and put this fabric on it. And she said there's a tutorial on it from her January book, but I couldn't find it.
Okay.
So supposedly I'm sure it's there, it's just me. that in her YouTube channel, she shows how to make a book that's similar to like a binder, like this size. It's like a binder.
Okay.
And she says it's in there and I can't find it. And inside the binder, what she had in there, when you opened it, like she had this attached inside and then decorated this and had this glued in. And then, you know, so you had this accordion effect. And then she said
like
that
with Dee Dee.
yeah, and then she said that way you could collect any little like oriental things or whatever you find along the way, or maybe little if you're doing the inks and stuff, like just save it in the little pockets. And the binder had this inside of it, but I couldn't find the instructions video that had the binder. So I have considered using this. This is a Prima blank binder. I found this, I think at Michael's a long time ago.
Okay.
It has hardwood pages, like, you know what I mean? So
I really like that, Colleen. So you could just cover that. So it's actually that materials to make a second journal.
It is for a second journal.
Okay.
So my thought was, this won't wrap the whole book. So if I even start like here, I wrap around, I run a little short. So it's either I do that and I add a piece of paper here, or I skip the spine and then I'll have enough. Like then if I use this on the cover, cut it, and then, you know what I mean? And
Are you there?
Yes. I'm here. You hear me?
Okay, I got cut off just for a minute. Okay, what if you skip the spine and then do like some kind of red duct tape or something for the spine?
Okay.
China blue, or you know what I'm saying? Or even the paint the gaffer tape to match that.
Oh, it's true. And did we buy, what color did we buy?
Did you get some white?
Did she have, yeah, was it white? I think she did have me buy white.
So you could paint the gaffer tape to match that.
To make it blue, man.
Okay. Right, like a really pretty blue, and then use that for the spine, and then the material on the front and the back.
Yeah, because then I won't run short, because otherwise it's a smidge short for this book. And I was like thinking I would be lazy and just use this book instead of making a book. Although I have two of these, I might have collapsed.
I like that. I love that book.
I got it originally to do something else in it. Don't ask me what.
I have some of those.
It's bigger. So these would fit fine, right? And the other thing I could do is I'll show you some of the stuff I found.
Okay, I got to run up and let Jack in. I'll be right back, okay?
Okay.
All right.
So I was looking through the one coloring book that we got over at Tuesday Mornings. Like that almost covers up this page, you know, completely. So that would work really nice. I have a couple of these. And then this was another coloring book, which I thought was Oriental with the fish. You can make a pocket to tuck in your origami girls. Oh, that's true. Then I don't have to glue them down. That's a really good idea, Devin, and tuck them in. I love that idea. That's a great idea. Hi, Shelly. So the other things I have still to add is I bought these. Like I bought all these from some of this kit that was in the kit. I can't remember Rosemary's kit. This paper was part of the Stamperia paper that I got from Zandra, and it's really pretty. Oops, okay, I must have got glue on that. That's my fault. I also got, here's the cover. I'm trying to find a cover for you guys. Sorry, I'm trying to find a cover. So I was using this, and that's what I used. Hold on one moment, I'm sorry. Hello?
Okay. So you know what's funny? I just bought, have you seen the little mini Prima journals? Oh, Colleen's muted. Okay, so I just bought, let me see if I can find them, 2 little mini Prima journals that are about the size of the one that Colleen, here they are. These look to be about that size. I'll have to see if they'll work with that kit. So hold on, let me get situated. I was at Pilates this morning, so I just got home. And let me get my chat going so I can see who's here. There, now I can see chat. Hi, everybody. All right. Let's see. So what's everybody up to? I saw Dee Dee was on this morning. Okay. So where did Colleen go? Did she have to go get the dogs or? Oh, she's on the phone. Okay. All righty. So I'm going to see if these, has anybody seen these? I thought they were cute. I saw them at my scrapbook store. They're by Prima. And they're little mini journals. This one has mixed media paper, and it's cute. It has 3 or 4 different kinds of mixed media paper. There's some craft paper, some heavy paper, and thinner craft paper, and then this is like a little mini watercolor paper. Hey, Colleen,
Hi.
I just bought these last Sunday at my scrapbook store.
Those are nice.
I'm wondering if I'm hoping
that those should fit in here. Those look like the same size. You talking about making this one? Let's see. This one is, sorry, my husband called.
Oh, that's okay.
Let's see.
Yeah, because I don't have my kit with me right now.
Okay, this is 6.5 inches. The book is, let's see, let me pull this out. I got these at Tuesday mornings one time.
Oh, they're the exact same size. They're
perfect.
6.5.
6.5 by like 3 3/4.
Yep.
Perfect. These fit perfectly. That's why I'm inclined to think that I'm going to use these in here, and then just do the smaller stuff in here because they fit just absolutely perfect. You know what I mean? So
I'm going to do that. And look at one is I'll have to turn off my autofocus.
Yours are better because they got black ones. One is mixed media, one is watercolor. Cool. Yeah, because I'm gonna have to cover mine. Cover
and
up.
Look at the mixed media has different types of paper in it. There's some. Oh, I didn't even see this. There's black paper. There's creamy paper. There's more of a heavier, like watercolor, like a heavy mixed media paper.
That's a really neat book, even if you just were using it without this cover. And
look at vellum. I didn't realize all these different papers were in
here. Vellum's in there. Oh my God. I've never seen
that would be cool in that journal.
In there.
And then look at it. And then that, and then it repeats itself. These are Prima. I just saw them with her stuff. I don't know if they're new, if they've been out for a while, but I thought they were cute, so I grabbed them.
Eileen, go find a link.
Eileen, a link. I'm surprised Eileen hasn't seen these.
Because seriously, I want the mixed media one with the vellum.
I know. And then this is watercolor. So I think I'm going to put these in the wooden one.
That'd be perfect. If I can find them, I'll get those and put those in here too. These are considered traveling notebooks, traveler notebook size. That gives people perspective too.
Okay.
Yeah, so these fit, and there was 2 strings, or you could do your own, and it had holes to stitch it. But then she gave you the option to either do this, line your book in or out, or do your own signatures, and you could stitch them in, which I thought was really smart that she did that.
Right. This way, I would just have to put the elastic through and slide the book in then.
Yeah, it's much easier, and that's what I was thinking. And then I was thinking for the extra book, I would use my other stuff. Like I have the rest. I have the Santeria rice paper, and that to use in here. And if I get some more origami paper, I can make some more of these girls, and maybe go online, see if I can find other, if I can figure out how to do the other design. I have a few pieces left, but not a lot to do with. Yeah, this is why I have two left. Okay. So I could do, if I don't screw it up, I have two left. I could do two more girls.
Close, yeah.
And so I could do two more girls, and then I still have all the other stuff that came in Rosemary's kit, like the napkins and all the cute little. Like this is really pretty, the fabrics, and I have a piece of that blue, and then the gold, like all this, and the cards. So she gives you a lot of stuff. And then I could just put all that. Some of that I might do like the little card. This would work really. I'll have to go between the books. So I figured the card will work really nice in here. It's small. Like there's
I wouldn't even cover that stripe up, Colleen, because it has the same colors as the cover. Don't you think? So if you just put the cards on it, I would leave the stripes, and that's like a decorative background. Put maybe some more stuff on it. You wouldn't even have to cover the stripes up.
I guess that's true. I mean, the colors are right. I wouldn't say it's oriental, but the colors are pretty close to the paper.
So I would say once you put the other stuff on top of it, I don't think you need to color it. I mean, unless you want to.
Eileen found that at the scrapbooks.com.
Okay, here, let me look over here. Where are we here?
Let me go and click on myself so I can grab it. I have to grab it on YouTube. That's the only thing I can't grab links. I can't grab links on.
Yeah, me either.
Oh, Amazon has them too. And she just ordered 3.
Eileen.
Thank you, Dar.
You ordered 3. Dar or Eileen?
Eileen ordered 3.
Oh my God.
Why 3?
She can piss everybody off.
She ordered 3. Well, I'm at least going to order 2 so I can put them in here.
Okay. Well, if anybody's in Michigan, like in the southeastern Michigan area, Scrappy Chic has these. So check them out there or go online.
I knew Eileen would be able to find these for us, and Eileen, Dar and Eileen are awesome at finding things. I get lucky sometimes, and I can find it, and sometimes I can't. All right, I'm gonna order mine for everybody buys them, they sell out.
Okay, says that Walmart has them too. So they're around. I wonder if these are new or if they've been around. I hadn't seen them there before, so I have a feeling they might be new, but I don't know. But they're cool with the black paper, the vellum.
Lurking. Okay, Linda.
Hey, Linda. I got to see Linda yesterday.
I can't believe that has black paper, vellum paper. Oh my gosh, that is so cute. You could pop that in your purse.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And if you were like, had like time, if you worked and you wanted to do some stuff at lunch or whatever, or you can pop it in a cover. And because it's like the traveling notebook size, which is really smart of Rosemary to make this traveling book size that you can find books for it.
And then you can pop it in and out. You don't have to take the whole thing with you.
Yeah, and then, exactly. That's really clever. But she is clever, though.
Okay, Eileen said they've been around for a while. I'd never seen them before.
God, I tell you, we're slipping. We are slipping.
Yes, there's so much out there.
Okay, so I was showing everybody all the little details. So the fabric could go in either one. And then she gave me napkins and paper. I actually used some of this paper she gave me underneath the rice paper. So what you're seeing here is I put the rice paper on top of this oriental paper, and then it showed through the rice paper.
Oh, thank you. I like that.
Yeah, so that was a because when I laid the rice paper on there, I didn't like that I could see the wood through it.
Uh-huh.
I was like, I don't know if I like that. So if you have, so I guess if you have any rice paper and you want to have something showing through, you can actually do that. And it was really just a fluke that I was like, I don't like seeing the sticks through it. And then I was also afraid of the rice paper kind of collapsing into the holes on
Yes.
there.
Yes.
So I thought the paper could go into the holes and adhere this together, and then that would go. And it was perfect. So you can see when you put well, like this is matte medium down, both of them, and then it made
So
that.
then it shows through. Yeah.
Yeah, I stamped the edges. But this is not stamped. This is the paper that Rosemary included. So if you put,
Okay, good.
so that's if you didn't know, you can layer your rice paper, and you can see the paper through it. Like, it's not like a matte medium make it show through better, but
Yeah, but you can't. Oh, yeah, there you go.
yeah, you can see the paper through it. So this is a lucky fluke. I
Oh,
figured this
wow.
out. So like I say, I mean, like you see how she shows through.
Right. Once you get that matte medium on there.
I see her face peeking through. So you could even do stuff like this to where like you wanted to just have her little face peeking through behind the lion. It gives you another way to use this rice paper. How cool is this?
Oh, that is fun. Even on one of the other pages in the other journal, that would be cool.
So then, yeah, so you can layer papers or napkins or whatever. It probably needs to be, I'd probably say it needs there. It's a better, actually with the light shining through, you can see that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'd say it'd probably be better with thinner paper, but I don't know for sure because like I said, the first time I just decided to try it. It worked.
It turned out great.
Yeah, and I was thinking, so what if, let me get my other rice paper. So this paper is not, I don't think this paper is as thin, but like I was thinking, does this show through if it's matte? Look. So look, see how that shows through?
And you know what? I think if you use that Yamoto paste on that paper, it might even make it show through more.
Yeah, so I was thinking we take this rice paper and I use like anything you want on it. Don't have to be Oriental stamps, whatever you want on it. And then you could put other images below it or vice versa. And it just gives you another way to use your rice paper. So I can't believe I figured this out. So yeah, see, look.
Cool.
So yeah, it's like tracing paper, but I mean, I don't think I've seen anyone layer it like this. So.
No, it's pretty. And I think too that, that paste, the Yamoto paste.
Yeah,
I think that will like soak into that paper and make it more translucent. I don't know.
Bye, Devin. Have a good day.
But bye, Devin. Thanks for stopping by.
Bye, Bootsy. Thanks for lurking.
Hey, Bootsy.
Please spell these notebooks. Spell them.
Spell what?
Spell the notebooks. They are Prima Marketing. I'll type this Prima Marketing. Just do like a Prima Marketing mixed media paper notebook, personal size. I'm in the wrong thing. Trying to remember how to do a banner.
Did you click to the other place? Or did you do it in
Oh, there you go. Click on that link down there, Carolyn. The Dar just posted, and that's what it's called. Prima Marketing Mixed Media Paper Notebook Personal Size.
There we go. Prima Marketing Mixed Media Paper. What is it? Prima Marketing Mixed Media Paper Notebook Size?
Yeah. Notebook size. Nope. I'm sorry. Notebook personal size. Sorry.
Okay. All right. Now, Colleen, just click on what I just typed. It'll go up on the screen.
All right. There it is. Okay. There's the book. No. Oh, good Lord. No, I didn't order that paper. $209. No, I did not order that paper.
Who
I
posted a link for that?
Gampy paper. That's what Kathy was using yesterday.
Oh, Kathy was using the Gampy paper. I have a sheet of it, and it was $11.
Yeah, like a roll of it's $209. Yeah, I owe too much for that. I've been buying stuff left and right.
Yeah, I have one sheet of it, and I've been saving it for something special. I might use it though in this in one of these journals.
Oh, I think one of these journals would be good.
Yeah.
See, this is one of the papers that was in Rosemary Kit, like a little vintage. So I got several things. So that's a good idea. I think I'll use this one and I'll use this one. And I'll fill both with all the big and small stuff I have.
Okay, so that other one is also a Prima. The other journal you're going to use, Colleen?
Yeah, it is. Actually, it is. Is that one? I didn't think that's what she was asking about.
No, that's what I was asking about.
Oh, okay. I'm like, well, I'm half asleep. Yeah, this is Prima Marketing. The Frank Garcia Memory Hardware Large Grand.
Let me see if I can.
6 chipboard pieces. It's 8x8. Ideal for mixed media.
Prima Marketing, Frank Garcia, Memory Hardware. Okay. Let me type that in and see what I find. Frank Garcia. Oh, wait, Prima. Frank Garcia, Memory Hardware. Ah, they have it at Joanne. Oh, they have that one at Amazon. I'll post the link.
Yeah, I think I got mine at, I think it was Michael's. Like I said, that was a while ago. So I'm glad they have it.
Oh, there's a couple of them. They have a thinner one. How thick is yours, Colleen?
It's pretty thick. Like, what do you mean, like this way thick, or the pages are thick?
No, the other side, the spine. Okay. Yeah,
this one
here that looks pretty thick.
Yeah, this one is the spine's about 1 3/4.
Okay.
But this one, I saw Ivy Newport. I don't have it, but it really intrigued me. I have a couple of these. It must have had a markdown or something because I have more than one. And she used plaster of Paris. And she used it on a old book thing like they're selling at Johnny's on the cover, and then she painted on it. It was beautiful. And my thought was that this book would be really a good plaster Paris book because all the pages are hard. As long as like maybe I gesso them in and make sure they're not porous, and this book would be not a bad idea for that. Plaster Paris you can find at the hardware store. But I've been trying to stay away from the majority of the stores, so for a while, except for like necessary runs.
Really?
Yeah, I have been.
Oh man. Okay. All right. Proceed to checkout. Use this address. All right. Make sure.
I wonder if they have a standard size for a Midori. I don't know. Yeah, yeah, it would not fit in. I know what you're saying. Midori's are taller and narrower. So yeah, would it fit or do they have it? Is that what she? I had about 4 hours sleep last night.
I know. I went to bed at 2 and got up at 7.
I just could. Yeah, I couldn't fall asleep. And I also have my Japan book that I got at Barnes and Nobles. It has a lot of cool Japanese images, so I have those to use. And then I went through my stash and I found.
Okay, here's the link for that book Colleen has, and I'm going to be on the phone, so I'm going to have to mute.
Okay.
All right, hold on a sec.
Oh, here's another one. See how my stuff is all over the place. I found some calendars. Hold on. Solo. I found some calendar pages that are from Japan. That from a calendar I bought probably when I got them for $1 a few years ago. So I pulled those out to use. Really like this one. It's really pretty. There's a lotus. I really like these. They're really pretty. So these were, again, this is really pretty because this was actually stitched. Someone stitched this, and they took a picture of it for the calendar. This is a whole stitched embroidery piece that they took a photo of for the calendar. And then this was also, this might have been, this was probably hand embroidered, and you can see leaves and they put little beads on it and stuff. It might even been a dress, or I don't even know, but they photographed it for the calendar. So it's pretty neat. This is all in a Japanese calendar that I have. It was called, does it have the name of the calendar? I don't have the cover anymore. This is actually a kimono silk crepe, partly embroidered. This is a kimono. Can you believe that? That's a kimono. So yeah. So I found those in my stash. And then I had an Oriental folder that as I was finding stuff, I was putting it in here. And it's fun when you start, making little folders and stuff, and then you you forget about it, and then her caboodle remind me of. I have an Oriental coloring book thing. It's actually a card. It's supposed to be like postcards that you can send out. I purchased this a long time ago. Never used it, but I thought it was pretty. I found this at a library sale. Feng Shui for beginners, or it's got a price tag. Maybe I got this at a yard sale. Maybe this was a yard sale. So I definitely didn't pay that. I got it for like 50 cents. So this is like Feng Shui. It's old. You can see the pages are yellow. This is from, it's old, 1994. Yeah, it's very yellow. I guess 1994. I guess it kind of is old. But when you're older, it doesn't seem like that's old. That makes any sense. And then I have some stickers I found I have in here. I have this old stencil from Hobby Lobby, some little paper bits I saved from something, some Oriental girls. I have these in here. These, I think, came from a book that maybe I could be lying, but I think it came from a book that Dee Dee, it was in a book that had all these collage images and papers, and I took it apart. It was a book Dee Dee recommended. That was in there, and this was in there, and I saved them. I took the book apart, and then I saved So I used part of this one. And these were the papers that were inside of it. And then I just have a couple more like little things that I liked, Oriental things I found along the way and put in here. So if you, I guess my oh, thanks, Bootsy. Hi, Donna. So I guess if you find something, you know, that you're interested in and you think I might want to, you make a book or collage or whatever on it, you know, I make a folder because I actually had these set aside, and then now I'm doing the caboodle, and I can, and this other book and all this beautiful fabric and that, and I can use all these. So when you find these things, you can add it to your folder, even if you're not going to work on it, but you know you might. And I had this set aside, and this is a counter I got several years ago for $1 that I knew I would use somewhere at some point. Oh, and inside my folder, I forgot I bought this, a Kaiser Oriental stamp called Oriental Calligraphy. And I forgot I had that. That was in my folder. So yeah, found that. And then found this. Well, this I found recently. I also found, like I said, you go look through your stash. I found this in my stash. I bought this at Tuesday mornings at one point for $6.99. I found that in my stash. And I found this for $3 at Half Price Books. It's a English Japanese dictionary, so I'll be able to use that. And like I said, you just kind of, you know what I mean? I guess like I just like, I'd say it's not my, I mean, I love Oriental, but it's not my favorite. I have a lot of favorites. I like a lot of things. You guys know I love country and roosters and chickens and hippie and Oriental and everything. So, yeah. So, like I said, just, you know, collect your things, you know what I mean? Eventually you'll have enough to, you know, if you don't now, you will when you get ready to work on it. So, because I love it all, as I always tell you guys, I gathered all my Oriental stickers and stuff that I had and things like that. So, then I had the awesome kit from Rosemary and the rice papers and papers from Sandra, and it's all coming together. One of the things I got from her is this. This is the Stamperia. Give me my book. This is the Stamperia chipboard. It goes with that paper. I'm going to use these in my book. Look how cute these are. Just dump them out. Sorry, peeked inside. I like to buy. Yeah, and it just, I like to buy. Yes. Hi, Andrea. Hi, Fran. Well, yeah, yeah, that's true. I mean, I got a file cabinet over the summer. I bought a cheap file cabinet over the summer, and then I spent the summer organizing some of my stuff. And it took a while. It took a long while. It was very painstaking. Let me tell you. It took a couple, I'd say it took a couple weeks. Really, in all reality, it took a couple weeks. So, let me zoom. Actually, I just leave them down. But I love the girl. So you can see all the cool images. And this is at Makeover Store. Paint and Paper Studio.com. This is, hi Judy. Hi Julie. This is our friend Sandra. This is her store. This is her, she has a YouTube channel as well. And anyway, she ordered these in for me because she knew I want them for the caboodle kit. And yeah, it has all sorts of cute chipboards. Now I don't know how easily they are to peel. She said they were. Let's look. Let's just try. Okay, so if you think they're too thick, you can actually see how I was able to peel it. Yeah, so you can actually peel it off. If you think it's too thick for your book, you can peel them and make them thinner. Oh, little cat. I like that it has little punched holes in them, so you can hang them or whatever, but there's just a lot of stuff in there. Oh, I love the birds. These pretty birds. So, yeah, so this will go good in my little book. And I go in the big book. I'll be able to use this. I'll be able to use this in either one. I'll wait till I get the other books, but I'll be able to use this in either book. So I wanted to show you guys that. Let me put these back in real quick. So if you want any of these Sampieria chipboards, Sandra has them in her shop. And I have the rice paper that has like the line on it. I love the women on there. The geisha women. Oh, look, there's a little teapot. Oh my gosh, look, it's a little teapot. Oh yeah, she has a shop. You didn't know that? Yeah. You already ordered it? Yeah, yeah, Z has a shop. They sell out pretty quick. If you see something that sells out and you want it, you can message her on like Twitter or whatever, and she can get more in for you. So if you see something you missed out on, she can get them in for you. Just so you know, John, her stuff sells quick, like lightning speed. So, yeah. And I think she was going to check to see if she's getting some more chipboard for me in on the forest paper and maybe the Cosmos. I can't remember. For sure the forest paper. I'm trying to think the Cosmos too. She was going to get some chipboard in for those paper ones that I have. The paper packs, I should say. But yeah, these are just really pretty. Sampieria stuff, my God, it's just gorgeous. The way to do is to be. I like that. So, and of course, okay. I don't want to lose any. Sorry, I gotta wait while I pick these up. But I've already like keep getting everything all over, and I hate, like I say, Bootsy says I'm really organized. When I'm not if I'm not fairly organized, it drives me crazy. Oh look, there's a little sushi bowl. Hold on. Look, it's a little sushi bowl in there. Oh my gosh. These are nice. They're like the coins, like a pre-done coin. There you go. All right. So I got those from her. I sent Sandra some paper from Tuesday mornings that she wanted, and in return, she sent me Vicky Booten's stencils. So that, which was nice. That were like that where we're net. That was really sweet of her to do that. Oh, here you. So now you can see there's 3 sets in this. This was at Zonder's store. There's this one, some stars, and this one. So there's 3 in this pack. You had 3 stencils. Now the last Vicky Booten's stencils I had, you can't even get anymore. So I don't know how long like these would be available in terms of manufacturing. So I did get the Antonio stencil. I got this from Zandra. Stamperia one. Oh, okay, Donna.
Hey, Colleen.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stay muted for a little bit. I have to make some phone calls. We're kind of working on getting Kevin home. We can't make reservations yet because we're not sure when he can leave. So I'm just gonna stay muted for a little bit.
Okay. Yeah, just come in and out, whatever you need to do.
Okay, thanks.
You're welcome. And then this one came from Z's store, from Stamperia. Hi, dear. I gave him one bandage pill, so. Okay, all right. All right, thank you. I don't want to double up pills. Yeah, I saw. Is that what he's doing?
Yeah, he's got a big ladder set up now.
Oh, I remember. Yeah, we did see the birds going in and out of their vent. Yes, they finally figured out they were there. Okay, this one's a cool one. This is the Stampery. Does it have a name? I can't see the name. But it's a tree. Basically, this is a tree stencil. You can see the font. You can see there's some music notes. It's a really pretty one. And then I also got this. This one goes with the other paper I have, the Cosmos paper. This is the rice paper. It goes with the Cosmos Stamperia. So these are things I got from Zandra. Jilly. They're closing down Disney World until the beginning of April. Isn't that where you walk, Jonna? Oh, the rice papers are fabulous for sure. I mean, they are fabulous. I want to enable you with a book. This is called if you're a collage artist, you'll like it. This is called The Ultimate Wallpaper by Charlotte Abrahams. I did get this on Amazon. I purchased it, like I said, I purchased it used because it was a lot cheaper. Let me turn on. I'm going to turn off my overhead light a moment to get rid of the glare. Okay. Nope. It's my above lights. Well, those I can't do anything about. Otherwise, I'll be in the dark. Okay. This is a book with wallpaper in it, and I bought it because of collaging with it. If you aren't into collaging, if you're watching recording, just fast forward. You're going to have shadows because I turned off my overhead lights. Here you get shadows or glare. Pick your poison. Okay. Here's some house stuff. Of course, I love house stuff, but we get to the wallpaper part. But on the back, it's showing the wallpapers they have. And then you get to this part. Hold on. And then then you get the wallpaper samples. Hi, Janet. I'm going to keep flipping. It's a front and back, so you'll have to choose because it's double-sided. But there's a lot of neat backgrounds. I love this one. Could be used. This one looks like a building. This one's kind of cool because this one looks like a building. So this would be really neat for collage, or I guess it could be for scrapbooking too. Or you could use this like to make envelopes. Haha. I won't make envelopes with them. But other people in the group make envelopes. I really actually like this one. I don't know if my camera can pick up it. It's a really cool pattern, but it is very busy, so for my camera to pick up. But anyway, this is a wallpaper book, and I just thought this would be fun. And if you wanted to, if you didn't want to tear these out, you actually could use this to glue collages in. You and even if you don't, I mean, besides the beginning, which is like house stuff, the rest of it's wallpaper. So you could actually collage in this. So you just use this like you do the American, or like we did with the reverse collage or whatever, or just use it to collage in. Just pretend it's like a Dina, Diane Reevely has the book and it has all the pre-done pages. You could totally just start laying images on top of this and start gluing and make this a glue book. I like the leaf. Aren't they beautiful? Hi, Jamie. So yeah, you could definitely use this as a glue book. And then this part, okay, this is just giving you a preview of what's coming. This is what's coming in the floral section. This is how they used it. Oh my God, look at this lace wallpaper. Oh, God, that's gorgeous. Okay. So then you go into this part. Like I said, you could use this as a glue book. You could use this to revert, add images and use it for collage. You could tear it out. You could scrapbook with it. Tear pieces off for your art journal pages, whatever you want. But I got this for like $7. And this book is really big too. Like, let's see, it's almost about, what is it, 11 inches? So it's a pretty big book. Aren't they gorgeous? Yeah, I mean, there's some really neat designs. You also could draw these designs. I mean, if you feel like inspired, you could draw these things. So, use it for inspiration, glue on it, cut it out. There's a lot of things you could do with it. That's why I bought a wallpaper book. This is called Pasted Pictures. Oh, I actually just like this whole, actually I really like this. So this is a wallpaper wall at someone's house. This is wallpaper. Okay? And they wallpapered the door. And the door is open and you can see in her house. Look, but it is a wallpapered wall, including the door. That's funny. Oh, here we go. Except this is, okay, there's some fun stuff in here. So like these pages like this, you could just use the top half. You know what I'm saying? And look at this one. Someone's 2-story house. Look at this funky house. And they have a wallpaper that looks like books. This is probably 2-story or more than 2 stories of wallpaper books. I think that's fun. Here's a wallpaper with paper, like over here. So I would use this as bits and pieces. So you can see on this side. Zoom in. Sorry about the lighting. You can use this side and you can see how cute this paper is. So you can just tear this up and use these in your art. So if you like to do mixed media and collage, this is just lots of ideas. Like, look at this one. Look at this. This is wallpaper on someone's wall. Can you imagine having that on one wall in your home? There's some really cool stuff. This one I like. Look. So you're sitting there in your bathtub, right? And then next to you on the wall, look, is this wilderness and this pathway. So when you're sitting there, you feel like you're sitting in the woods. Look at that wallpaper. in front on the wall behind the tub. How cool is that? And then this one, look at that one. This one they made into an oriental, and they draped like a little oriental room. Such creative people there are in this world. Mono printing, let's talk about mono printing. Again, like this, I'm probably going to tear out right here. Look, there's oriental scene right there. Actually, if I tore it out, I could actually cut these out and use the windows. Because it's 4 pieces to make a scene. And I might, and that one too. Let's see what else was in here. I haven't flipped through it totally, so let me keep flipping. This is all oriental. Oh, all this is oriental. Pretty. Okay, and keep going. Oh, here we go. There's some more. Look at the fish. This might be going in my book. My Oriental book. So look at that. And the swans, both of these. Oh, so pretty. Okay, here's some books. Oh, look at the books over here. I love the books. Isn't it Nanimo? It's just beautiful. And look over here. This has got the British double bust things and Big Ben, and that's wallpaper. That's neat. Some contemporary art here. School art. That's funny. Oh, here's a cat. That's pretty. That's cute. Here's some clocks. Blueprint houses. Haha, my favorite. One of my other favorites, I should say. One of my many favorites. Roosters and cows. That would be fun wallpaper to own. Here's the British guys. Some London guys. There's some frames. Cowboys. Birds. Guess this is barbecue stuff. They said this is the samples, small samples of the wallpapers. Oh, there's some elephants. This is Oriental. That's beautiful. Oh, this is fun. This bird would be fun to draw. Look at that bird. Wouldn't that be fun to draw? Ah, naked. Sorry. Naked girl on a swing. Fast forward. There's some sailboats. This is neat. You'd have a wall that looks like fabric tucks. Some books. Oh, poodles. Oh, look at the poodle paper. Some trees. Oh, look at that. You could get wallpaper. It looks just as the actual city. This is neat. And that's the end. So it has a few other, it has some small things you can order it. But I liked it because, I don't know, I don't anything like it. It's cool for backgrounds for sure. Okay, so ready for the Timmy haul? Okay, so for the Timmy haul, these are not a part of it. These are things I found that would work. I got the fabric journal. And I got the travel folio. And I have 2 of these open. I'll show you what they look like. I bought 2. This is the canvas one. It's just a simple, it's just canvas. So you could probably do this yourself. Sewn down the middle. There's like 2 big sheets, a smaller sheet. Let's see if it's consistent. 2 big sheets, Yeah, 2 little sheets. It's just a little canvas album, and then it has the little tie. And I found these in my stash. I got these at Tuesday mornings at one point. They're little like butterflies, canvas, and little banners. These were in packs. And then it had circles and butterflies, these little guys. So these will match. It matches as perfectly. So I could spray these too. So I went looking through my stash, and so I put these with it. Okay. And the other stuff we got, we, meaning Eileen, got some too. Okay. The seeded color, oh, Seth spray. So this is the travel book. Okay, so it is, you see it's square. It has the maps on it. It's stitched. And then you open this up. And there's a flap, and there's a flap. And then it has a book inside. And this has these attached. You know how the brown one we're going to work out of does not have it attached. But this one's attached to do all the flaps. And then it has a book inside. And the book is really nice. Because of the window, the light coming in the window makes it a lot harder for me to film. It has different papers throughout. You're sorry you didn't buy this one? Yeah, and it has the different papers, and the book alone by itself is actually really nice. I love the chicken wire. I've never seen chicken wire paper. This is graph. I don't know what that is. Dots, different graphs. And this is more of a Midori size that Jonna was talking about earlier, and then it repeats. So I love all the different papers. It's really thin. It's thin. Yeah, I mean, it's like thin graph paper. But it's nice. So that fits right here inside of it. So after you decorate this, you put stuff here, you put stuff here, you know what I mean? You put your book back in, and then it closes. And what's also awesome is if you exceed these, let's say it gets too bulky, you could use this instead and take those off. But I thought it was really cool, so you can see the shape of it. I also got the new Timmy tissue paper. Ooh, see my belly hanging over the table. Purdy. Okay. Yeah, my thing hits me right where my stomach hits. I have lost, I'm happy to say, I have lost 7 pounds. I've still got a lot more to go, but I've lost 7 pounds. So I've been walking regularly, and I've lost 7 pounds. So I'm very happy. I had a lot of setbacks last year, and so I gained a lot of weight. Heaviest ever been actually in my life, except when I was pregnant. Yeah. And I'm on the road to recovery, and so yeah, I've lost 7 pounds, so I'm happy about that. I'd like to lose about another 7. I'm going to show you that. Okay. Put this in here if I can get it back now. I'll wait because I just didn't roll it up very tight. Okay. I picked these are called type chips, and these are neat. because they have, I thought they were going to be like heavy, but they're actually like a paper. Thank you, Dar. I'm really happy about it. So I really gained a lot of weight during the last winter, and then my whole foot stuff I had. I'll be happy to fit I'm starting to fit my pants again. And there's some other pants I'd like to be able to fit again. So I have all these different sizes. But these are faux. They're like metal, but they're made to look rusty. But it's really neat. I mean, it does actually look like genuine metal, and it looks rusted. I will honestly say, from the photos I saw on Joggles, I actually thought it was real metal. And you can see here it's a sticker. If I can get it peeled. Yeah, so it's a sticker, I think. I may not. Yeah, I just peeled it. No, I take the back. It's not a sticker. I lied. Well, apparently you can make it thinner. Anyway, so it has letters and numbers and stuff like that. So I think it's a really neat. I've not seen anything like this from him before. Then I got these, the gems to hang from some of the little pins I have. Oh, you trying to do that too, Carolyn? It's hard. Takes so long. Joy. Oh, okay. Have fun. Enjoy your lunch today. Hi, Jonna. You're welcome. Okay, you just be watching while you work. Okay, thanks, Carolyn. So these he's had before, these tokens. These are the metal. These are metal and heavier. You know, I mean, the normal ones you expect from him that are like the metal. So there's a lot of cute quotes. In my heart, light the way, shine like the stars, focus on the good, be true to you, here and now. There's some nice quotes in there. Okay. And I got some rub-ons. I like rub-ons. I have a whole drawer of rub-ons. I always liked rub-ons. I got the mini clips. Eileen told me I needed these. Hi, Gary. Welcome. Thanks for coming over from Dee Dee's. I got the sticker book. This is, again, you've seen these before, but these are new quotes or whatever. These are all quotes. These are fun. These are fun to have to finish off your if you're doing ATCs or index cards or pages. These are just fun to have. So I got the sticker word book. This, or I call it auto coolants. Okay. I got the fabric tape. The fabric tape is pretty awesome. So I'll hold this up. Can you see the twill? You can see the twill. How dry my hands are till it's winter time. It's twill, like a twill. And I'm trying to figure out, well, I'm not sure, so I haven't figured out, is if the back of it you have to peel. This is sticky for manufacturing purposes. I'm trying to figure out if you have to peel it. Let me look. Okay, you do. So you see that? So it is like a fabric. It does roll on itself easily, so I'd be very careful in that regard. But you can see you peel it and then put it down. And you see how quickly that rolled? So when you use this, I would definitely be careful. But it is really neat. It's really neat to touch. It's just different than washi tape. And this is the vellum scenes. I'll get that out in a moment. Salvage tags. I got the mini field notes. And then this was the big, this I threw in here was the Urban Collage, Urban Ephemera, and the ephemera pack, the larger version with all the butterflies and stuff. What I love is there's tons of mushrooms in here. There's a ton of mushrooms. So this is part, so this is separate. So you got the big, this is the flower ephemera, small and large. And then this is the urban pack. I mixed them together. So I figured it'd be easier for me to go through if I just mixed it all together. That looks good just sitting on there. Don't you love mushrooms too? I do too. They're just, I don't know. They're just really neat. I won't eat them, but I love to put them in my art. Tom may eat mushrooms. I will not eat mushrooms, but I love them in my art. So it's got a ton of mushrooms, which I don't think he's ever put mushrooms in his little like butterfly ephemera kits with flowers and butterflies. And this is the first time he's ever put mushrooms in them. So yeah, so I just mixed them together in this box because I figured it'd be easier for me just to root through when I'm looking for stuff than to have it in that bag. I mean, you have to dump it and then put it back in the bag. It's just easier, I think. I figured I'd just keep all the new stuff together and just have it. Here's another mushroom, and then have it all like this one. Like I said, there's big, there's small, there's medium. Like I said, oh, I love this. This one's really funky. So I threw mine together because I think it makes it easier. So I can just root through here, and I'm going to dump the rest of these in here too. These are the mini ones, and they are mini. There's many, many mushrooms in here, people. Like, look, I got to pull this out for the Nanimo like shrooms here. Hold on, let me pull this out. Woo! Let's flip the butterfly. It's tiny, so you can see like the difference between the mini and then the larger, and then the mini butterflies. How cute is that? We have mushrooms on mushrooms. So yeah, so there's the minis. I think the minis has a few different things in it, like these little cards. These are not, I'm just going to start putting them in there. These are not in there, the little cards. Those aren't in the other ephemera pack with the flowers and mushrooms. There's a little variance. Like this, look, it's a teeny tiny card. Teeny. So yeah, it's cute. So I just want to keep the packaging so you guys could see it, but there are itty bitties in here, and I'm just gonna throw it all in one little box so I have it all together. Because I'm thinking it just be, I look at myself crazy trying to put them back in these. It'd drive me crazy. I got the salvage tags. I'll show you. These are pretty awesome, and they come with the string. I mainly it comes with the string. See that there? And these are really different than his other. Let me lay them on here. The other tags. I like that they have the holes in them. You can punch these out. You can use them or not use them. There's Taylor Electric, Evidence. Yeah, I mean, it's just all different. Just different. I mean, it's supposed to be obviously copies. I like this one. Look, do you guys remember the layaway days? Yep, there's the layaway days. There you go, condemned. Inspected, improved. Here says Paris. This is, I guess, a shoe. It's just like supposed to be like little vintage. Like this actually tears off as if you were keeping it and having it like a receipt. So you actually could just tear that off. Like I said, it's a nice ephemera pack. I mean, they're vintage looking, so not super vintage looking, but if you wanted these to be more vintage looking, you could certainly go over it with Tim Holtz inks and stuff if you wanted them to look more grungy. So that's those. These These were really pretty awesome. I was really surprised when I opened these. I showed there's a ton in here. It's already been in it, but I was leaving them in the packages for you all to see. These vellum images. Where's my phone? Okay, I'm gonna use my phone for effect. So will that work? Maybe not, but if there, I'll pull it further away. So for effect, can you see the see-through? They're really pretty images. So it's wood scene. What can I do for you people? You even got the light in there. And they're large, small. I really like these. I want to figure out like where I want to do like tip-ins with these, or how I can utilize these the best. I mean, I have clear vellum. At one point, vellum was really popular, and you could get it, and it kind of went out of style. So maybe vellum's coming back in. There was pattern vellum too. Ooh, there you go. So there's some city buildings. That's fun to do. I'm going to entertain you all. This is what? Oh, here's the sunset. I like this one, the bridge. You like to condemn, Carla? Should we put that on our art door room? Condemned. It's in construction. This would be, I guess this would be Britain. This is a vintage one. You see the old cars. Yeah, there's one snow scene. Hold on, I'm blocking my thing. Snow scene. Again, this one I like. Look, it's a little country house, and behind there in the woods, there's that. There's a beach. Back to the beach. And woods. Like I said, these are really neat. So it's like a panoramic almost, like, you know, the long. And there's this size, and there's this size. There's really 3 different sizes. So it's a neat pack. I mean, altogether, there's 18 in this pack. All right, I quit blinding you with my phone. I wanted to show you guys that. So he's got, I mean, some of these are kind of things he's had before, and some of them are new. I know the fabric tape is new. These little rusty letters, they're pretty new. The clips are new to me, but not to Eileen. And like I said, we have all this stuff. So I just loaded up, and I love Tim's tissue paper anyway. So I would have bought that if I hadn't bought all the other stuff. So yeah, I really loaded up. Let me tell you, it was bad. So we're gonna work on these. Kimberly, I don't know if you saw this or not. If you're still here, I bought this. I don't know if I showed you the Stamperia Garden one. Maybe I did, but anyway, this is a cute one you will like. Stamperia Garden. I got this one on Amazon, and it has like gardening. And I think I showed this last stream, but again, I think that might be something you would really like. Your style. So I like I love this stuff too. Like I said, I definitely can't. At least you got yours narrowed down. I love it all. I found this at Hobby Lobby. I bought a while back, and it goes, I think, with this with the bike. And then this was an image from one of the Stamping 10 magazines that I just had liked and picked out. So you'll probably be able to find things like that. If you like something, you're going to collect whatever it is. So when I bought this, I didn't have this yet. And this was something I saved my magazines because I liked it, and see how it all works out together. So whatever you end up collecting or liking, eventually you'll have it, everything you need. If that makes any sense. Just like I did the Oriental stuff and things like that. So I had these, and then I realized it would go with this paper. So whatever you collect, you're gonna, I mean. So last week I was playing around with these molds. I'm going to set this aside one moment. And I got two. I got two from Sandra, and I got two from Simon Says Stamp. These are by Stamperia. Okay, and this one is the one I tried while I was on air, and I used the cream paste, and I put it in here, and it took over a day. And here where it was thinner, you see where it was thinner, it kind of got a little wonky. But then the part where it was thicker in the middle, see the back is flat, is fine. So it's really weird stuff, like like it's super flexible and it feels rubbery. So it's really interesting. So I'm going to show you something I saw a girl do with these on YouTube. Oops, see, a shroom got loose. See, this is what I'm saying about putting them like, these are really like just all these little things. Like I would recommend putting them in a box or something, or put them together. Now, what I was going to, I don't know how these are going to look, so we're going to see. Queen Pam is one of our YouTube friends, one of our art friends, been with our group a while. I hope I get put this in my Oriental stuff. And she bought these molds back in February and did a video showing that you got to use a whole bunch of this and make it really thick for this to work, which you use a lot of it basically, and it's expensive. So she suggested this way, and then posted a video. And so I'm going to pull this off and see how this looks. She said to use light molding paste and tissue paper. So I put the light molding paste on like she said, and smeared it in, put tissue paper down with matte medium, another layer of tissue paper with matte medium, and then she pulls it off to save money. So let's see how that. So this was Queen Pam's idea. Then after it dries, let's see if this is dry. And I did this last night. Hopefully this is dry. All right. Let's try this and see how this works. If not, it doesn't. Let's see. This is still sticky. I wonder if this is dry. Yeah, it might still be wet. Let's try another one. That one's definitely staying in. It might not be dry yet. It was like, I did this like 2 in the morning. It's only been, hasn't quite been 24 hours. So it might not be totally dry. Might need to leave this a little. I know it's not dry. I can actually feel it's actually wet right now. So I'm going to leave this alone. But she said leave it about 24 hours. That's why some of it's still staying in here. It's still wet. But when she cut, yeah, it's definitely wet. So when you cut the paper away, she said the tissue paper will disappear and you'll have the image. This is just a money saver. You don't have to do this. This is an idea that she came up with, which I thought, it's worth trying. So you can see this is coming out quite nicely, but it's still sticking a little bit. It's wet. Let me zoom in. See how it's still a little wet, but it's wet. But look how cool that is. It is working, but it is still wet. So I'm going to leave those alone. And because I think I put these on right before I went to bed. So When these dry, I'll post these. But what I wanted to show you, if you use the cream paste and use these molds, the one lady did, which was smart. Let me get a piece of paper. Oh, hi, Ian. So this is my Dina Wakley journal, and you guys saw me working in it. And this is where I used the Stamperia cream paste. I made these flowers over here. And then this was a tag we made with the cess spray and some collage. And then it has watercolor paper, it has denim in it. And then I did this with the paste. I made with the paste flowers and some watercolor. And I finished these two. I showed you this one so just Tuesday. These I drew these, and then I used the cream paste for the dress and for the skirt, and then I used the Arteza gouache. And so so I did finish those. And those faces I got out of this one. This is a book Dee Dee recommended. Thank you, Joy. And then it turned out well. I decided to keep the color tones the same on each page, roughly the red-haired girl and the turquoise, because they look, red and turquoise look so good together. So I decided to make it like, well, more of an orangey red-haired girl, but you know what I mean. So I decided to make the pages match, and then I drew the girls from this book. And Dee Dee showed this book. This was her, and this is where I got the inspiration from there. And then this is this girl here, and that I put over here. So like I said, this has a lot of really neat girls in it. If you don't have it, this is something Dee Dee showed. There's a lot of portraits. There's some nudity, just be aware. Not a lot, but there's a little bit. So just so you know. But anyway, so I finished those. And then this is my denim. This is a denim page. And I put down the, let me see if I have a stencil nearby. Let's see. I had the stencil nearby. This is a Dina Wakley stencil with the face. And I was using the Seth sprays to see how they would work on the denim, since it's a dye, and it worked really nice. And then I just went and just added a little bit of white. And I just went in my stash and I glued some fabric and paper flowers. It's from an old cane company. And then I just took a pen, and then I just took a pen. That's okay, Fran. The one that's still wet is that I'm trying is I use Golden Light molding paste, and I put that in here, and then I added 2 layers of normal tissue paper with matte medium. And then this was a way that Pam was saying that would save money, because a thing of this runs anywhere from $10 to $14 for this little jar. And you can get this big jar of molding paste for less, but this is different. This is different. It's not the same as molding paste by any means. But like this, you could use with the tissue paper to give it that, so it has that flexibility to mimic what this is. It's just a money saver. The Stamperia cream paste has some sort of rubber stuff in it because it's very bendy and I can feel it. I mean, it's really cool. You could paint this with watercolors, acrylics, inks. Actually, I think alcohol inks would work on this the way it feels when it's dry. If I could use alcohol inks on this too. So this is definitely could be used with any product, but it is kind of expensive. So this was a cost-saving way that my Queen Pam on YouTube suggested, and I'm trying, but it's still wet. So I'll let you know. I mean, this might be better overall, but this is just cheaper. So it may be good to have both options. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, this is the flowers from a kit. Like I said, old kit I had. And this was these tags. I used some glue dots. The tags were from the same thing I said, like a Tuesday Mornings thing. It's made of canvas. And then these were the little sewing things that you get. But this was part of a kit from a long time ago. These were, there's a sewing paper scrapbook kit, and it came with these little iron-on patches. And this is from the iron-on patches. Again, it is a kit that a long time ago was in. And anyway, so I just hung it off of there for fun. So anyway, so I'm going to show you this fun technique I saw. So this lady took, see if I read, and used this as a stamp. There, I have red and green. Okay. And she used this as a stamp on her work, and then she cut it out when she was done, colored it in, and added it on top of the stamped image. So you could use this actually for a stamp too, which I thought was super clever. Oh, so that may not even dry in there, the light molding paste. I think Pam's did, but we'll find out. It's good to just to see if it worked, because I thought, well, she was happy with it, you know what I mean? You had both, the molding paste too? Yeah. So I want to show you, I saw a lady on YouTube doing. She'd also made, she did this with a mold, and then she took one of the molds and she edged it. I need to figure out her name. She's someone I just found last night that I'd never seen before. And she also did a really cool thing. So I would like to get the clocks. There's a clocks one of this one I would love to have. The mold, it has clocks and gears and stuff. So hopefully Zandra or someone to get that in. I haven't seen it. I like to get the clocks one. Oh, the failure was with, okay, wall plaster, not molding paste. Okay. So, ta-da! I thought that was neat. So you could use this for your background. And then you can cut it out and then put it on top, and your background obviously matches because you used you end up using the molds as a stamp. If you didn't want to glue this down, you can make the mold and keep one mold as a stamp just for stamping purposes. Make another one to cut up and just make one mold of each just for, just for to use as a stamp. How cool. I was like, thought this was genius. So yeah, she used this as a stamp. It is. I think it's neat to do. So you could buy your molds, make molds of them, and then just you keep one to use as a stamp, and then make another one to glue. When you want to glue them down. But I think this is really clever. So now you got a stamp. I was like, genius. I think it is. I think it makes it more so, like, because this paste is expensive, right? So because it's expensive, you can make a mold because it's expensive because you got to put it on really thick, and you're only gonna get maybe 3 or 4 out of one tub, 3 or 4 of these, and then you could just but you got to put it on thick and not be like me or when skimpy. If you get skimpy, it tears. If you thick, and then you can keep these 4 stamps, and then cut, and then it maybe just makes it, make more later. But how cool is that? So then you could go in and color it in, or leave it as a background, add some more stuff on top. So I love that idea. I'm trying to think what I have laying around behind me. Let's see. Ugh. Stuff everywhere. Okay. See if I have anything in here that's red. It's in the Dina stuff. Let me look in here a second. I don't know if Dina uses a lot of red. She uses a lot of pinks. Yeah, so you can cut this out. You cut this out and add this on here. So I'm saying just use this for your background. Actually, you could put that over here and it matches that quite nice. So it's just an option. So I think that's just a neat idea. What I think I'm going to do for entertaining purposes to make it more fun. Hopefully Kathy gets to come back. Is I'm going to try, just for sake, it's still sticky now. Let me see if I can wipe the stays on off. I want to see how alcohol inks works on these molds. But it's going to stick to the stays on, that's for sure. Let's see. I'm going to go get a couple alcohol inks real quick. Entertainment purposes. Isn't art kind of all for entertainment purposes? Let's see. Oh my gosh.
Hey, Colleen.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. I have to put my sound back on. Just a minute.
Yeah, you're a little crackly.
Shrub's gonna have it.
Okay. Hey, Colleen.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm just gonna go because I have to make some phone calls and stuff and do some stuff. Figure out what I'm gonna do with Kevin. So,
Okay.
I will see you guys later. What are you doing? That looks so cool.
This is the Stamperia. This is that mold I made with the cream paste. I watched a lady on YouTube use it for a stamp.
Oh, cool. So that just peeled out of the mold.
Yeah.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah, the paste is kind of pricey, but it is really neat, unlike anything else.
Oh, it's really pretty. So how about let me show you real quick what I was starting to get the Tim Holtz
Yes, I
together.
love that paper. Is that, I saw that. Is that the, I can't think of the company's name.
The one from Hobby Lobby. This is from the Girl Pack.
What?
Yes. Watch here. I'll show you really quick what I did. This is a combination of the Girl Pack and the Stamperia Girl Paper I got. So I started kind of putting stuff together that I wanted to put it, to have in here. I can put this down here. So I started cutting, and when I was at my scrapbook store yesterday, I got some of the Graphic 45.
That's it. Graphic 45. I saw that online.
I love it.
I want that. Yes.
I love it. So I'm going to do, and then I had picked up on Sunday, where is it? Some of the Tim Holtz stuff you got. I did get this yesterday, and then this I had gotten on Sunday. So I think what I'm going to do is kind of like farm meets shabby chic meets industrial.
Ooh, I love that.
Okay, so this paper is, this is from,
Hi, Judy.
This is from the Hobby Lobby Girl paper, so we've got that. This is the Stamperia stuff. This is just a page from Bella Grace. Back on the back side is more of the Hobby Lobby paper, Stamperia, more stuff from Bella Grace, more stuff from Hobby Lobby, and then Stamperia. So I'm going to do those for my pages, and then I found this is going to go, I think I'm going to do this on the inside cover.
Ooh, I love that.
And then I've got some black lace that is actually Artsy 45 or something. Whatever, I don't know, I'd never heard of that company before. And then, yeah, and then I have all these fun, this
paper. I love it. I just saw like something about buying out the website, but it was really expensive, and I don't know if the stores have it yet or not.
What, the Graphic 45?
Yeah, it was uber expensive from their website.
Okay, this I did get at my scrapbook store, so they have shipped it out.
Okay, so I need to check like maybe scrapbook.com or one of them, Simon Says Stamp, because I don't think Joggles has it.
So I got that, and then this is 49 Market was the other. They had some cool papers too.
Oh, I like their stuff. Yeah.
This is like a black lace. So I thought I'd put that there, and then these are stickers that I haven't opened yet.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I gotta have this paper.
Yeah, so that's how I'm gonna do my Tim Holtz book. So I'm gonna do, if I don't work on it at home over the weekend, that's what we'll do on Tuesday. But I'll show it. If I do work, I'm sure I won't finish it. I may work on it and then finish it up on Tuesday. So I don't know if you're still going to do this today, but I think Tuesday I'm going to work in here.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna play a little bit, and then we'll work on that when things are, settled down for you.
But won't this be fun? I mean,
I love it. I got to try to find that paper by Tuesday.
I know. And look at these chicks. I love these chicks.
Yes, I do too.
So yeah. So I'll talk to you over the weekend and stuff. Maybe we can play or something, and work on this, but yeah, so I'm just going to go because I've got some stuff I need to do.
Yeah, it's important you get Kevin home, so I understand.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for like when he can leave. So I'm hoping it's like Monday or Tuesday. But we have everything, like we know what we're going to do. We just need to know when he can leave so we can put everything in motion. So
Okay, well, at least you guys are experienced with this. So, which I would be in deep doo, never flown. I'd be in so much trouble.
yeah, and we have like a couple options figured out. So it just depends on where where they're going to let him fly to.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
all right. Well, my thoughts and prayers would be with all this, and it's stressful. You're handling it really well.
Oh, okay. So somebody said not sure about Sweden. Okay, what happened was, I'll just say really quick, they put the travel ban on. No flights from Europe can come into the US, but then US citizens can come into the US. Well, what Sweden did was they banned all their flights to the US. So we're going to try to get him through hopefully Amsterdam or London. So we'll see. But anyway, it'll work out. And if he has to stay there for a little bit longer, my daughter's there. He has a great billet family.
That's true. That's true. He is he has that advantage that others wouldn't have.
Yeah. So he's been gone. He's been gone 6 months. He's ready to come home.
Right. So, yeah, he's homesick.
Okay. So anyway, I'm gonna go take care of that stuff. You guys have a great weekend, and I will see you on Tuesday.
All righty, hon. Bye.
Okay, thanks, Colleen. Bye-bye.
You're welcome. Bye.
All right. Get out of here. There we go.
Oh, my goodness. Okay. So I'm trying alcohol ink in this because this has got like a some sort of rubber texture to it. I'm sorry if it's not the right words. Not coming up with the right words besides rubber. Latex. Hey, latex is a better word. It has some sort of latex in this. And because of that, I feel like it's slick and shiny, because it's slick. And I'm just trying some of the alcohol inks in it, and that works really nice. So not only can you stamp with this mold, look at that. The alcohol inks work really well. So that's the alcohol ink there. I really like that. Oops, wait a minute. There's one more petal. These are just some little like swab makeup things from Amazon, if you're wondering. They sell like a million in a pack, and they come like this. It's like all different sizes, from really skinny all the way up. I think they're makeup, but you can use these with alcohol ink if you need to get in nooks and crannies, and you can throw these away, and you won't have to get it on your brushes. So how cool is that? Yeah, the tiny applicators are nifty, and they, like I said, they have them to wear all different tips. Like I could go in with this one. Let's see. I need like where's the alcohol ink on my desk? This one, which removes alcohol. See, so we dip that. It should. Let's see. Yeah. See how it's starting to push it back? So then you could go in and do like little, I'll wipe off in between. Give it a second. It takes a second. Again, there's rubber underneath here. I'll do some squiggles too. Hold on. I just need to put some down on my mat, and then that will contaminate together. Hold on. So you can see there's all different tips. This is just like a pointy one. You can bend them too, so you can bend them. So like if you wanted it to be like, if you needed at an angle, you kind of bend these. So it's just it's a disposable tool, you know what I mean? You can use with your like this is 99% alcohol. You don't, like I said, you don't ruin any of your stuff. And then like there's like these different tips. They're really tiny, and I mean tiny. So yeah, they're fun. I think it's a clever way to today if you want to go in and add some squiggles and dots or whatever, just to make it look a little more dimensional. Yeah, this works really nice in the mold. As soon as I realized it was like had that light, yeah, that way it's a little textured. As soon as I saw this, I was like, this could probably work for alcohol ink. So then you can just have fun with it. Okay, let's try. What else I gotta try? When we know like some sprays. That was it. Okay, so let's see. Let's try. Yeah, brush. Do you like the Dina? This is permanent. It's a little sticky, just so you know. So let's try those over here. See how this does. Let's try this in the leaves. Oop. Not mean to get on the alcohol. All right, let's try that. I should use a little smaller brush. Okay, so let's see how that works. Let that sit in there. I have water somewhere. Okay. There's that. So let's see how that does. And then let's try. Hi, Marita. Okay, you watch on your phone. I understand. It's very tiny. This is a mold I started last week with that I made with the Stamperia cream paste and the molds, Stamperia molds, and I used it as a stamp on the back, and we're trying some different mediums on it, seeing like what works. So far, this is kind of going to the edges, but it's Dina spray is going to the edges, but it's not sinking into the middle. That's how I applied it. Let's see. Let's try. These are dye. These are different kind of spray. Hold on. If I can get open. Okay, never mind. I'm going to spray it on the side because I can't get open. So I'll spray it on my mat next to me. Okay. Let's put some of that over here. Now this one's a dye, and it seems like it's definitely repelling. See how it's like oil? Let me hold this up. Can you see how it's not? I don't know if that's going to be stay or not. So this might be a thumbs down for sprays for this. The alcohol ink, that was beautiful. But this is like a latex thing. So, but this is a dye. This is an acrylic spray, and that's different sprays. This is dye, and that's acrylic. So let's see. Let's see what happens. Okay, put that in. All right, so you can see that this is the dye spray. Dina's is kind of going to the edges. That's weird. Okay. What else do I want to put on this, Eileen? Let's just get a little bit of watercolor. Oh, India ink. Let's try this. So I wanted to see what works on this material. Okay, this is India ink, I think. Nope, this is acrylic ink. Hold on, but I will try both. This is an acrylic ink. Put that there. We go get a India ink. All right, here's the India ink. Okay, Fin waxes. Okay, this one is India ink. Okay, India ink, acrylic ink, dye spray, acrylic spray. This is watercolor. Just gonna use this. All right, there's watercolor. Okay. Wax. Okay. Here's matte wax. I'm going to try the shiny wax. This is the first ones. Spray primer. Lindy spray. Okay, Lindy spray. Okay, I'll try that. Well, technically, that's a dye spray. That's supposed to be permanent, and so is this acrylic spray, but it is a different nature. All right, let's try some wax. Let's see. Let's put it up in the corner. Something we haven't done. And since I already have ink on there, it's going to have to go over the, it's only going to go on the high places, I think. Let me smush it in. Hold on. Ha. Let me smush it in. Ooh, the wax looks pretty good, actually. It's not bad. Now you're going to have, I mean, you can either be content with rubbing it on top, or if you want to get in the nooks and crannies, you might want to get like, you might want a little tool. Okay, actually, let me hold this up. The fin waxes go in there. Now you gotta remember I've got stays on ink in there too. That colors might not necessarily go well. We're just experimenting. Yeah, so there's this is a wax. Although I can remove it pretty good. It might want to just stick with it being on the edges, which might not be bad because, and then this is the Bombay ink. This is the acrylic ink. That's actually doing not too bad. Let that dry a little longer. Then we have to dry it. I guess we can, I'm assuming we can heat this up. There's the watercolor. That actually works. That looks pretty good. That was the watercolor one. I'm not too happy about how these kind of receded to the edges. Andina spray. I think the dye ink is doing better. Now it's starting to dry. But it, again, kind of, I guess because it's too liquidy and it ran to the edges. But I think the dye spray is working better than that acrylic spray. And the watercolor, this liquid watercolor looks beautiful on there. I love the alcohol ink. So let me get the Lindy spray. Or Lindy, yeah. Okay. Yeah, this is a Lindy's spray. So let's see how that does compared to the acrylic spray. This one has a little bit, this is the Starburst, so it has some sparkle to it. So that really matters, but just point it out. Okay, so you can see the Lindy's is this one. Let that sit in there. The water is the watercolor. That's starting to dry. That looks pretty good. This, let's see. Let me see if I can poke it. Okay, this is permanent, almost permanent. And you can see it's not quite there, but I don't know. I can still move this though. I don't know. Let me move this around. I don't know if I don't say I'm not sure about sprays. Sprays might be a bust. At least the Dina sprays. Let me try this. Okay, Cess spray seems to be adhere. It's a dye spray. It's different. It seems to be doing a little better on this latex. So I think I like the dye sprays better. See how that spreads out kind of nicely on there, nice and kind of painterly or whatever. Where this is kind of like all weird. That's kind of weird. This I'm putting on, it's spreading out. And I like this. Let's see if it dries and stays on there. I'm liking after I spread it out. So that seems pretty good if it dries and adheres. I don't know if it's going to stick. If not, you have to keep that in mind that whatever you put down, you can't put anything else on top of it. You know what I mean? And I like the wax. All right, let me dry. Let me see if I don't know if I'm supposed to hear the heat gun. That's going to go up above it so we can kind of figure out what's going to happen. Yeah, some are they all work. Some are better than others. That's a good. Yeah, I think that's actually a good summary, Eileen. The watercolor dried on there really. I think that looks really nice. That was the P.H. Martin's Hydras. I really like that. I really like the alcohol ink. The waxes work, but I don't know if I like them on there, but it works. And then I heated it and it kind of boiled a little bit. But the acrylic ink works. Doesn't, I mean, the way I put it on isn't great, but that actually did adhere. And now we see, now I dried this. Actually, that worked nice. This dye sprays work good. This was my favorite. Watercolor, this at least the liquid hydrous. I don't know about the other ones. Worked really nice. This is still wet in the ink. Hold on. So I would say, like, you know, when you get something new like this, I think it's good to experiment just to see before you put it down on something and just see if you like it and how you can use it and how you want to use it before you make it permanent, you know. So because like these sprays I don't like, and that would have been a bummer if I'd sprayed the whole thing with it and that was part of my piece and I couldn't fix it. Okay, none of yours are permanent. Okay. Well, technically that watercolor is not permanent and that one's doing well. But this one is. Let me get a tin oxide thing. Because technically these aren't permanent. I like the color of that one. That one's picked raspberry. I like the color. Dina's are permanent. Hers are Dina. I know Dina Wakely's are permanent because it's acrylic spray. But these are glossy, and so they're a little different because they're glossy. This is permanent. This is not. These are too. But they're, like I said, they're all different. I think because it's gloss, that's why it didn't work good. I can't get that Indian ink dry, so I don't think that's working out good. I'm having trouble getting it to actually. I'm able to take that right off. The Indian ink is not. I'm not sure that's working out. Unless I just put a ton on there and it's going to take a while to dry and I'm impatient. I don't know if the Indian ink works. All right, so this is the stress oxide. So that actually worked. I think that actually worked quite nice in there. So I actually like the dye ink. I like the distress spray. I like the alcohol. I don't like these. I like the hydrous ink. The acrylic ink, I picked the ugly color, but that actually did work. The India ink just isn't drying. The wax works. I'm having trouble getting this to dry. So I don't recommend the India ink. So I would scratch India ink off the list. The Dina sprays off the list. Now this is the Lindy's, and it works, and that looks really good on there. I think the Lindy's is good too. I'm trying to get, let me see if I can get my camera to focus. Come on, camera. Okay. There. So the purple is Lindy's. That looks good. The Bombay lit watercolor is good. The alcohol ink is good. The stress oxide is good. The cess sprays are good, although you do have to kind of spread them out and work with them. Acrylic ink worked out. The waxes did. So I'd say the only ones that seem to be a bust is the India ink and the and her sprays. But I think everything else looks really good. So that's pretty good. I mean, that's of all the things that we tried. I mean, we only have 2 fails. And they worked. They just don't look good. You know what I mean? They just don't look good. But I really like the oxides. I think for me, my favorite was probably the oxide, the alcohol ink. That'd be 2 of my favorites on there. So see if we can fill these, go over top of hers with the alcohol ink. So yeah, when I think it's important when you get something to kind of play with it and figure out how it works, how it's going to do before you make it into something, a permanent part of your art, in case you don't like it. Like this, if I would have sprayed Dina sprays all over this, I would have been like, oh. Now, I'm sure you can go in this with acrylic paint. I have no doubt acrylic paint will work. That's why I didn't try it. I have no doubt that'll work. But I think it's I like that the alcohol inks work. Because, you always have to have the special paper and all that stuff. I really like that the alcohol inks work. Oh, you're welcome, Nana Mo. Then let's see if we can cut this out. Put this on the page. I'm assuming, unless someone else has heard otherwise, Barb Owens Designs. She streams at 2 o'clock. And on YouTube here, if you wanted to go to her after I'm off. I will not be streaming much longer. I plan on working on that one book with Kathy, but I will wait. At least you got to see all my haul goodies, right? So hope you all have fun. And I liked my Oriental book and all that stuff. So that's really cute. So then after you paint them, you can cut it out and add it to your book. And look how cute that looks. That turns out really nice. And then we got the background. So all we need to do is add some stems or add something else on there, and you got a page. It's really cute. Or we could cut her out, put her on there. Yeah, let's do that. Let's cut her out. And voila, we have a page. How cute is that? Let's kind of do this. So we took their Dina Wakley paper, we stamped the background, and then we got our little rose. And then we can just take a quote. Let's see. I might quote book real quick. That down. Oops. Can't see. Sorry. Look how cute that is. I mean, it took a little longer, but that's just because we were trying to figure out what works or what doesn't work. But overall, I like the texture plates. I like the paste. You saw the girls I did back there. That I drew and I did their bow and the dress and stuff. I really like this paste. And I like the molds. Now with this one, I think I'll use like a heavier, I'm just going to use PVA glue, something that's a little bit thicker. And voila, simple page. And we didn't have to do a bunch of work on it. How about that? So yeah. If you gotta get enough glue stick on there. So how simple was that? Just a stamp. Well, this it took a little bit of time, but you did putting this in and then being patient and letting it dry is the hard part. Is putting it in the mold and then waiting for it to dry. Just the hard part for me. So yeah, so a simple little page, voila. I like it. So filling up my book quick. It's going to be, I guess it's going to be my girl book. with the exception of my flowers in the front. I guess it's gonna, maybe it'll be a flower. It's gonna be a flower and a girl book. So, coming a flower girl book. So, boom. You're welcome. I'm gonna get off of here, guys. It's 12:30, and like I said, in an hour and a half, depending on where you live, but it's an hour, you know, the time zone you're in, but in an hour and a half, Barb Owen Designs will be on, and you guys can hang out with her in the no drama zone. And thanks for coming today, and hope you have fun. And I will see you guys probably at Barb's later. All right, bye everybody. You're welcome, Debbie. Bye, Terry. I have not heard from Paula at all. I don't think anybody has. Ooh, I might have to save this. There's a girl in the back. You're welcome, Kimberly. Bye, Joy. Have a good day, guys. Take care. Be safe out there. All the stuff going on.